Simply Drag Makeup.
What a drag.
Hey everyone. Okay, so as promised, I have now done my first real tutorial. This is a look that is an homage to Blanche Babcock because she has been such an inspiration and such a teacher on this process of me learning to do makeup and learning to do drag that I felt the need to pay respects. So this is a less dragged out version of her hot pink and teal look that she did recently. And yeah, I bought my first MAC eyeshadows and my first MAC brushes today to do this because she used the color Aquadesiac in hers and I just absolutely fell in love with it. So I got Gesso, Carbon, Aquadesiac, and Sushi Flower. All four of those are used here, and I bought the 224 and the 217 brushes in order to do the look. And I found I really like those as well. So yeah, you'll see how I use them. If you want to see the tutorial and pictures, just keep watching, and I hope you enjoy and I hope you learned something.
I started off using Mary Kay Mineral Foundation in beige all over, followed by a coat of Detrivor Cosmetics eye primer. I then used the hot pink for my BH Cosmetics 88 matte palette and apply it with a 217 brush from MAC all over the lid. I then use MAC's Sushi Flower with the same brush on the outer third and into the crease, just to give the color a little bit more definition. I'm then using the Mary Kay definition brush with the MAC Aquadesiac eyeshadow to cover the rest of the area from my crease up to my brow. I'm now using the Sephora angled liner brush number 15 and MAC Carbon eyeshadow just to define the crease a bit. I'm actually going a little bit above the crease because my eyes are slightly hooded, and that gives me just a little bit more eyelid space. I'm using the MAC 224 brush to blend in those colors and give it a nice fade, and then going back in with the number 15 brush and just redefining. Now I'm using the same brush to line my upper lash line and lower lash line and give it a bit of a wing out on the edge. There I'm using Mary Kay black eyeliner to tightline my waterline and then applying it to the upper lash line as well. I'm using that MAC 224 brush again with Gesso eyeshadow, which is a matte white, and applying that to my tear duct and also as a brow highlight. I'm using the Mary Kay brush again just to get a little bit more definition up at the top with that Gesso. Blending, blending, blending with the 224. I'm curling my eyelashes just to make my eyes even bigger and giving them a coat of L'Oreal Lash Blast Length. I'm now using Mary Kay Sparkling Cider Blush on my cheekbones and up in my hairline to give my face a little bit more depth, and using that Gesso once again just on the planes of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose just as a slight highlight. Now using Eliza Brow Definer to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm using the brush that came with it, which is just a really stiff angled synthetic brush. I'm back to the Sephora 15 brush, using that to extend my eyebrow just a little bit and redefine my line. Now using LA Colors liquid eyeliner just on the top lash line to give a little bit more depth to the eye. let your hair down and see how it looks. Now using Mary Kay Fancy Nancy lip gloss, just to give the lips a little bit of color, a little bit of sheen. And once again using the gesso right in the center and blending with the retractable Mary Kay lip brush, just to give a bit of definition and highlight to the lips. And that's the look.